Good morning. In this video, I will talk to you about my life, and I have a journal. And one day, I might write a book about all of these stories. So, Chronicles of Daniel. My goal is to bring my half brother Johnny here, and then for my half brother Johnny to work with the spouse in the school's kitchen, where my this spouse is a lunch lady. That was written Tuesday, October 29th, 2013. The next entry says, on October 29th, Tuesday, I walked to the library with my son and I sent an email to my half sister in Norway about the human rights passport and my goal to bring Johnny here. I need to take 4 passport photos and to send in the money to Gary Davis World Service Authority. I heard that Mr. Gary Davis died this year. Oh well. He was 91 or something. I just found out a few days ago. All right. My mother has agreed to buy my passport. She won't let me. My mother won't let me ask for money on the streets. My son is happier with me walking to the library than with his grandmother or sister here at home, because the girls want him to clean the house, etc. All right. Oh, I didn't. Well, this one is Thursday. Let me figure out the date. That was the 29th of October. And this one's Thursday, November blank 2013. All right. My mother paid for my 4 passport photos at Walgreens today. That was about $25. Oh, my stepdad gave $40 to my son. My mother gave $20 to my son. The spouse could not return the $20 Legos box. I told her to invite me shopping when she buys things for my son, because she couldn't return it because it has too many pieces. Well, that's the reason she was returning it, too many pieces. And I told her that a 10-piece Lego set is enough, in my opinion. He could not build it because he had too many pieces. All right. The spouse doesn't listen or even ask for my opinion. On Monday, I will send in the money to the World Service Authority. But that didn't happen. All right, here we go. Thursday, November 7th. I am asking for money again on the streets because my mother decided not to give me the money for the passport. Carlos V gave me $1. The friend of the family from Honduras gave me $1. My son is walking with me. Today, I did ask Cousin O for money, and he said he would look into the Gary Davis and World Service Authority. So he didn't give it to me. The spouse wants to go open the bank account with my son and me this Saturday morning at the credit union. We did do that. Saturday, November 9th, 2013. My son, spouse, and I opened a checking account, a joint checking at the Insight Credit Union with $29 so that my son could buy tools and equipment online And I can keep the money people give me to buy the Human Rights World Citizen Passport. So we have $5 for the credit union, $10 for my son to buy tools, $14 for Daniel's passport, $2 for Daniel's passport. Oh, that same day. So I have a total of 16 from Heidi V. Thank you. All right, Sunday, November 10th, 2013. My friend M ignored my request for the dollar. The neighbor that's 70 years old that yells when she speaks, she said she didn't have it on her. At church, I met a widow, Priscilla del Rosario Oba, age 71, plus Lucy and Amy. They were Filipino ladies. They don't like that the kids don't come to church and the husbands just sit at home watching the Filipino channel on TV. I didn't ask them for money yet. On Monday, my son and I were at the library, and the good guard from when I was incarcerated a year ago, he was there. But I didn't ask him for money either. Well, we were leaving and he was coming in. Oh, he didn't recognize me. I sent an email to my friend's Mrs. S, asking her for money in New York. My son found the carpentry books at the library. I ignored my mother all day because I can tell she is angry. I ignored my mother all day on Tuesday because I could tell she was angry. Alright, let's see. Thursday, November 14th, 2013. I asked the other neighbor, N, also 70, but she drives, for $1, and she said no. I went to say bye to Margarita and Albert. Margarita is 70 or 80 something, I think. 70 something. But I didn't ask for money. And I met Maritza from Colombia, and that was shocking. Because to me, Maritza was beautiful, and this spouse didn't like her at all. But I really liked Maritza. Of course, I don't have a car, I don't have a phone, I don't have a phone number for her. And of course, I met her at Margarita's house, and Margarita has moved out of state, so. And I only had been to Margarita's house twice, 3 times maybe. Once when we met them, another time maybe, and then finally yesterday I went to say bye. Or I mean, not yesterday, but. Alright, Monday, November 18th. But Maritza was beautiful to me. Oh, because she was a happy lady. That's all it was. Plus the type that I like. Alright, Monday, November 18th, 2013. I uploaded videos at my friend's house, Mr. Computer Man. My son really enjoys exercising with me in the evenings. The spouse said she wants to have gosh. I don't know if I should be writing. I shouldn't be saying these things, I think. They're private information, Daniel. Oh well, who's gonna be listening at this part of the video, right? The spouse wants to have sex with me on the closet because the living room floor is too cold, too hard on the floor, and that even I, Daniel, can't get started over there. Now, I couldn't get started because she keeps talking. She's saying things like, my mother will come to the kitchen soon. It's 11 p.m. at night. She is too tired. She has to get up in the morning. Plus, she doesn't really participate much. Alright, my son played the game Battleship with me at church yesterday. Since he was sniffling, the spouse was merciful and let him skip the church class. So we did go to church, but only because I was expecting to see my friend over there, and he didn't go. And otherwise, my son and I could have stayed here at the house, but that didn't work out. We all went over there, but since he had tissues and everything, he didn't go to the class. There was a lot of commotion at church. There was going to be a food lunch at 2 p.m., but I think they cost money. Some parade, but this church is too big and everyone is separated into the kids section, the mass section, the cupcake section, which is where I am at, and nobody really interacts with each other. I mean, the day we interacted with the 3 Filipino ladies was because there were no chairs available. They didn't put enough out or something. I really like the Mormon separations. The Mormon church, they're all together. Then it's the men's over here, the women's, and the kids group. And then it's the food and soccer basketball time. The only thing missing is job training at church on Monday through Friday. Now there's an idea. Start a church, Daniel, where on Monday through Friday we give job training. Because all of these colleges over here, they don't do anything. Not really. They fill out student loans and waste your time. Alright, I'll make another video to continue. Enjoy your life. Be better than I am. You can, you will, you must.